Hi everyone, my name is Portia. I'm a clinical psychologist. So today I want us to draw a close attention to issues related to children's deviant behavior, or what the society often calls problematic children. And the reason why I decided to talk about it now is following the heartbreaking incidences across the country where children are bullying other children, they're attacking their peers, they're attacking teachers, they are also attacking their parents. These events are concerning and they call for action. Psychologists, I want to come in and bring some understanding into what drives this behavior, not from a point of judgment, but from a point of insight and also educating people. Because behind every outburst, there is a nervous system that's trying to cope. Children are not born cruel, they are wired for connection, but when the emotional needs are not met, that is safety, achievement, co-regulation, they adapt. What do I mean by that? They adapt not for empathy, but they adapt for survival. So instead of learning how to be empathetic, they learn to be harsh. Instead of learning how to ask for help, they lash out. So for them, control becomes a shield. Imagine a child reaching out emotionally and they are met with anger, they are met with neglect, they are met with chaos. Over time, these children learn that being vulnerable exposes them to pain and being in control makes them feel safe. So in a way, these kids, their pain will come up as tantrums, aggression, bullying, and also risk-taking. And most of these kids will diagnose with one of these two conditions. Will say they have what we call oppositional defiant disorder. That is when a child defies orders of adults, they challenge authority, most of the time they're angry. Or we'll diagnose them with the other condition that is more severe, that is conduct disorders. Now we're talking aggression, we're talking kids that are breaking society. And when it's like this, the question is, where do we go? And as parents, start with connection rather than correction. Children start to show signs of being better or improving when somebody is caring for them, when they feel safe. So instead of just punishment and judgment, you can start connecting with them. And if that is difficult, you make a referral to a psychologist. Because making a referral, it's not fair enough, but it's a lifeline for this child. And with the teachers, look beyond the incident that just happened. Read between the pattern of this behavior. Children's behavior tells a story. We need to listen, we need to respond, not with fear, but with understanding. Because intervention starts when you stop asking questions like, what's wrong with this child? And you start asking, what happened with this child? Okay, so when a child refuses to take instruction, when a child stops the class, when a child bullies other kids, we shouldn't rush into labeling the behavior into a deviant behavior. First, we look at other factors that might be contributing to this child acting this way. For example, a child who's refusing to take instruction, this child is also not doing well academically. This child might be experiencing some learning difficulties. So in this case, what do we do? First, we assess the child's intelligence and learning profile. And if everything checks out, and we're ruling that one out, and the child does not have any problem with learning difficulties, we look also into other areas such as does this child have ADHD, a condition that maybe can be interfering with a child's behavior in terms of disrupting the class and also not being able to take instruction. And if that also checks out, that's now where we start looking at the child's emotional functioning. So it means, as a parent, when you want to help your child, when you want to support your child, first you need to find out the cause, what is causing this behavior, so that you take it from there. Because when a child is unable to meet academic expectations, they tend to act out in a way of misbehaving. I hope that answers your question.